Hey, little chit chat today. So, I am by far a YouTube editor, not at all. One thing I did want to talk to you about though is I have my ducks in a row as far as managing a home, maintaining schedules, regular routines, and taking care of a plethora of my family's interests, desires, needs, necessities. We homeschool, so that includes materials, resources, curriculum, books, and projects, field trips, all of it. So it's like I'm an entertainment planner, a cruise ship director, a personal assistant, as well as wife and mom and homemaker, etc. So, what this YouTube channel encompasses is the essence of what I extract from each day, the beauty of taking care of myself, my husband, and then my children in that order. I have twin 14-year-olds, boy, girl, twins, and a 16-year-old, she will be 16 in a few days, daughter in the house currently. I have been raising children for actually 28 years. Yes, I have a 28-year-old out in the world. So this round with these guys, we just kept them home and we built the relationship and we created a bond, made margin in our days and left room for conversations and fellowship and just questions to be answered, or just honestly holding space to be the facilitator, to reflect back to our children. Well, what is God calling you to do? Or who are you at your core? Because you are love in form. I published a short today video about this crab and the intricate detail on that crustacean shell and how much more went into creating you and me from the master creator, architect, artist. We are masterpieces. So, with that in view, we cultivate, support, and just foster the gifts and abilities, talents, and skills in our children. We have boundaries up because they have all been a part of a plethora of activities, from taking music lessons to plays and performances and ballet and gymnastics and fellowship at church with conferences and just youth group and worship team. The list goes on and on. I definitely had them in as many things as possible, and it was probably overcompensating from my own insecurities and false belief system that I didn't have the ability to provide what was necessary. But the reality of it is relationship and sharing love needs to be the foundation. We can be those examples to them that we don't have it all together. I've been angry. They've seen me go up and down with emotions, and it's been a time for them to watch their mother have to wrestle out and work through just the inner thoughts that are contrary to who God says I am. And so that has also helped them because we are open and honest and authentic. That's what I'm about on this YouTube channel, the sincerity and just realness, openness, and truth. I don't have it all together, but each and every day we establish what it looks like for us. And I love being present in the moment. I love capturing everything from the beauty of nature to smiles on my children's faces and laughter and giggles and the exchanges they have with one another. And so for me, this is the priceless treasure of homeschooling. It's a gem. And I also don't have regrets, even though it's been messy and I haven't known what I needed to do at times because it hasn't been modeled to me nor taught to me, modeled for me. And yet I have Christ. And so we have all the knowledge and understanding necessary with the kingdom of God. They're present and available for each of us. We just draw from that and we give each other grace and we come back with forgiveness when there's been anything less than love. And this is how we grow in wisdom. This is how we expand our souls and just extend outward. And so I'm coming on here just with this message to say, when you see this YouTube channel, which is raw and unedited, it's still that unadulterated view, right? Like that peephole into our lives. And it represents how we choose to live our days. And that's where I hope and encourage you and inspire you to notice and become aware of the fact that you have a choice too. You have the permission to say, I want to explore other options as far as how I live in my days. Are you stuck in a regimen and a rut and rituals? No, it's just so rigid. But when there's joy and ease and peace and just relaxation and rest of soul, and there's that room to, again, take time to meditate and pray and breathe and say, you know what? I am so grateful for the now. I am so grateful that I'm alive. I am so grateful for breath. And the gratitude can just go on and on until it becomes a norm for you and you create new neural pathways that have a positive mindset. And this is what our purpose is for our children as far as teenagers now and this season of life pre-launch. We're just here to say, okay, you already know the way within you. The Spirit of the living God continues to guide you. And so we're here cheering you on. And we are here as that safety net and security. And we've built a stability on a solid foundation. And so it's wonderful to see that overflow and reverberate out from your children at this stage and age and phase of life, even through hard seasons and just trying times. It all led to this heaven on earth, because then that thankfulness of, wow, we made it through some hardships and came out better for them. We were humbled, speaking for myself, and definitely learned empathy and compassion for others going through their personal tribulations too. And so that's one thing I believe my children have, is they take care of themselves, but they also serve others. I'll brag on one of my daughters. I got a letter from her youth group leader who might be watching here. I just want to share that she told me, thank you for letting my daughter go over for the youth group gathering, and also how this child took it upon herself to clean up afterwards, collect blankets, and just be a help at the end of the night to get everybody ready to leave, and not leave the house a mess. Just have it be a better place than when they arrived. And I've always taught my children that when we stay with people, take your dishes to the sink, wash them out, ask how you can be of service. And if there's anything that you need to do, and my children ask me that all the time, Mom, I'm going to go in here and I'm going to do such and such. Is there anything else that you need me to take care of? Any other chores you would like me to knock out before I move on to this. And I just love that. So the character training has been there, and just the critical thinking and social cues. They understand, okay, maybe this isn't the time to, do such and such. We'll approach the matter at a later date. Just being sensitive to where, I'm at, or their dad is at, or whatever. And it's just so beautiful to see they communicate with grown-ups just like an adult. They look them in the eye, they shake their hands, they have a confidence. And there's so much more I can go on about, but I'm just telling you that when I put up these little snippets of our day or videos, it's to show you what our focus has been, what our goals are, to spend time together, to enjoy the moments, to maximize them, and make the most of every opportunity, to seize the day. And for us, success is just, how much can we love? How much can we be here, fully present, and have that appreciation for the life that we live? And it's really that simple. So I hope you do share this YouTube channel. I hope that you enjoy whatever you see on there. Not like, oh, our family doesn't do that, or we don't homeschool, but that, again, you just take that segment of the day to reevaluate, maybe we can make some changes and give yourself that permission, again, that grace, to say, instead of continuing going on and on into burnout or what you think is successful, to check off all of these little boxes, maybe it's just enter the flow state, get into that childlike, playful, fun mentality, and say, you know what, right now we're gonna make a mess in the kitchen. Right now we're gonna take a walk outside and just see what we see, what we can stand in awe of. That is just creation itself. That divine pause is a gift. And so just grant yourself that, and it really makes a difference. So I love you, and I thank you if you have been watching these videos that are just below par, but you just see the heart in it. Thank you.